It's a little simple algebra problem. It says if x over x minus 2 is equal to 39 over 37, then x equals what? All right. First question, always the easiest. What do we do for this one? Let's look at it as a ratio, right? X to x minus 2 is the same as 39 to 37. What's the difference between x and x minus 2? Well, this is 2 less. How about 39 and 37? 37 is the same as 39 minus 2. So what if we use 39 as our x? That would fulfill the same ratio. So we'll say x is equal to 39 and be done with it. 39 is answer choice letter B. Alrighty. Question 2 has a little table here. It's a table of students in advanced biology class. So you have the juniors, the seniors, and the total number. And then there's the boys and the girls and the total here. All right. So let's just break this table down a little bit. Okay. So the items in this table, we aren't given numbers. What we're given is variables. It's filled out like this. Everything's different. We don't know what any of them are. And so then the question asks, it says, in the table above, each letter represents the number of students in that category. Which of the following must be equal to z? All right, and then it's got a number of answer choices. This is k plus s, m plus x, r plus s, r plus s plus t, then k plus n plus r plus s. So what is equal to z? Well, we have w plus x is equal to z, m plus t is equal to z. That's how we get this total z here, right? Well, we don't see any of those in these answer choices, do we? W plus x, no, no. M plus t, no, no, no. So what is k plus s? K is the number of junior boys and s is the number of senior girls. Well, we're missing these other two parts because z is the grand total of junior and senior boys and girls who are in this advanced biology class. So we'll get rid of the first one. M plus x, well, m's here. It's the total number of boys. X is the total number of seniors. And so those don't give us the whatever you want to call it, complementing number, right? So if we have the number of boys, we need the number of girls to equal z. We don't need the number of seniors, so that one's out. R plus s gives us t. Then we're missing m because m plus t equals z. That one's out. R plus s plus t. R plus s plus t. What is that? That's 2t. Well, we don't know what t and m are in relation to one another. And just knowing t does not give us z, so what does that leave us with? That leaves us with answer choice letter E, k plus n plus s, r plus s. Why is that the correct answer? Well, look at this. K plus n is equal to m. R plus s is equal to t. M and t is equal to z. On the other side, k and r is w. N and s is x. W and x gives us z. So this expression tells us what z is equal to. We're switching to page 966, still in the same section. Question 3. Now we have we have a figure drawn here. Alright, so it looks like this. The number of the angles are labeled, and their measures are labeled as well. We're told that this angle up here is x degrees. So angle B is x degrees. Now what I want to know, it says in the triangle ABC above, what is the value of x? Alright? How can we solve for x? Well, if we know a certain theorem, that is the three interior angles of a triangle add up to 180 degrees, then we should be able to solve for x if we were to know this angle right here. And what's this angle? Well, it's the supplement of 160. How do we find that? Well, the supplement of 160 would be 180 minus 60, and gives us 120 degrees, right? So here we have two angles in this triangle and angle x, and we said before that the three interior angles of a triangle will add up to 180 degrees. So look, we can create an equation that represents that theorem right there. So what do we get? 25 plus 125 is 145 plus x is equal to 180. If we were to subtract 145 from both sides, we should get what x is equal to. X should be equal to 35. Alright. And that is answer choice C. Okay, here is a word problem. Question number 4 is a word problem, so listen up closely. Question 4 says, the Martins, there's a family, the Martin family, the Martin family's refrigerator is broken and it will cost $300 to fix it. A new energy efficient refrigerator costing $900 will save the Martins $15 per month on their electric bill. If they buy a new refrigerator in X months, the Martins will have saved an amount equal to the difference between the cost of the new refrigerator and the cost of fixing the old one. What is the value of X? Alright, key here is that long sentence. Alright, let me repeat again. If they buy the new refrigerator in X months, the Martins will have saved an amount equal to the difference between the cost of the new refrigerator and the cost of fixing the old one. So, looking at a total cost here. So they have a broken refrigerator. Broken refrigerator takes $300 to fix. Now that $300 will also add the cost of their electricity bill, right? Well, what's that? Let's say that the M is equal to the cost of electricity per month. Alright? So this X months, if we were to multiply M by X, that would give us the cost of electricity over those X months. So this expression right here gives us the total cost of the repair plus the electricity that would be spent over those X months. So now, how about if they bought a new refrigerator? The new refrigerator would cost $900. But it would save $15 every month, right? So that would be M minus 15. So that's the money with the new refrigerator. Alright? So we can represent this algebraically. Let's say, once again, let's use X months. We'll say X months times the cost of electricity with this new refrigerator, which is M minus 15. Alright, so this expression gives us the total cost of buying a new fridge plus the amount they'll spend on electricity, which happens to be less than if they did not buy a new refrigerator. So it wants to know how many months, let's read that question in, if they buy the new refrigerator in X months, the Martins will have saved an amount equal to the difference between the cost of a new refrigerator and the cost of fixing the old one. So what that means is these two expressions, if we set them equal, that will allow us, that will give us the total cost as equal to one another over those X months. So with this algebraic equation, we can actually solve for x. So let's do that. First, let's distribute the x to both items in the parentheses. This equation becomes what? 300 plus xm, not radio, number of months times electricity, right? 900 plus xm minus 15x. Alright? So let's do some fun algebra here. Let's manipulate this equation around so that we've isolated our x term. Do that by adding 15x to both sides. What will that do? That will make it so that our x term is positive, and if we subtract 300 and subtract xm, we'll isolate our positive 15x. So do that to both sides of the equation. What is that going to give us? Well, there's a lot of little work that needs to be done here. So we'll have a 15x on this side, 300s equals 0, xm's equals 0, 900 minus 300, 600, xm's equals 0, that equals 0, we get 15x equals 600. So now if we divide both sides of this equation by 15, we'll solve for x. What does that give us? 600 divided by 15 is equal to 40. 40 is answer choice letter D. Next question. Question 5. All right. It says the perimeter of equilateral triangle ABC. ABC. That is a perfectly drawn equilateral triangle. All right. The perimeter of this equilateral triangle is 3 times the perimeter of equilateral triangle DEF. All right. So DEF is a little bit smaller. In fact, it's 1/3 smaller than this triangle. Okay. So if the perimeter of DEF is 10, what is the length of one side of ABC? All right. So the perimeter of ABC is 3 times DEF. So what does that give us? 3 times 10. That equals 30. So now an equilateral triangle, how do we solve for its sides? Well, it would be, the perimeter would be each side added together, and they'd be equal to one another. So to find one side, we'll take the perimeter and we'll divide by 3, because there's 3 even sides. So what do we get? 30 divided by 3 is equal to 10. So sides BC, AC, and AB are all 10, 10, 10, 10. Perimeter is 10 plus 10 plus 10 is 30. That works out so that we know we have the right answer. 10 is answer choice letter B.